A UK-based African has been sentenced to life in jail. The tragic part of this story is that there are 4 children involved in this case. These 4 young children are going to grow up without their parents. They may even have to be placed in foster care. This is a story that we all can learn from. Good afternoon. Frank is my name. This is the platform where we share the latest immigration and diaspora news to inform and educate our community. One of the best ways to learn in life is to learn from other people's success and failure. If you see any value in this content, you can support what we're trying to do by sharing, liking, and commenting. Hopefully, somebody will learn a lesson from the story that we're about to share with you today. Bobo Momodu came to the United Kingdom in 1995. He holds a UK passport, fully settled in the UK. He later went back home and married his wife. He married the woman. The woman initially did not initially want the woman to come and live in the UK with him. They have 3 children together. The woman has a child before from her previous relationship, and altogether 4 children. After much pressure, the children are growing. The children need to be with their father in the same home. The man eventually decided to bring the wife to come and join him in Scotland. When the wife joined him in 2018, the expectation, the perception that she had about life in the UK is not what she meant when she came to the UK. The relationship started having crack. Husband and wife started arguing. The woman's expectation, the woman was surprised that the picture she was painted about life in the UK is not what she meant here. Argument from argument, the woman then discovered that the man became physical towards her. The woman said, "I've had enough. I just cannot do this anymore." She moved out of the home to save her life. When she moved out of the home, like most African marriages, people started pressurizing her. You have 3 children for this man. You have to go back and try work things out in your relationship. This woman then went to rent her own place in 2023. They've had argument. She moved out. They will argue, pressure from family and friends. She will move back. In 2023, she said, "I've had enough. I am leaving this relationship." She went to rent her own place in Scotland. She rented her own place. She was living there. Again, family pressure. You have children, the children growing up without their father. All these pressures from extended family pushed this innocent woman to the point where she said, "You know what? Let me give this relationship another try. Hopefully, this man is now a born again. He is a changed man." As people told the woman, "Just let him stay with you again." The woman initially said, "No, there's no way I am going to let this man back into my house because I've had enough." Due to the pressure from extended family member, she eventually gave in to the relationship to pressure. The man moved in with the woman. This time around, he was not living in the home that the woman rented. One fateful day, this brother who is in his 50s had an argument with a woman. They started arguing in front of the children. They were arguing. Before you know what was happening, this brother, they don't know what went into his head. He had a knife in his hand and he started battling his wife. When you find out how many times this brother physically attacked this beautiful woman you're seeing here, you will be shocked. This brother attacked this woman. The neighbors said they heard the woman crying for help. She cried, looking for help, looking for help. There was no one in to help. When the woman was almost at the point of death, somebody called the emergency services. By the time the cop arrived on the scene, they met this brother holding a knife in his hand. He raised up his hand and said, "Look, come in." Officers went into the house. They saw a lifeless body of this beautiful woman lying on the floor. She was lying on the floor. The man said he was holding a knife, that the woman was dragging a knife, and that is why the woman is lying on the floor. The emergency service, they tried to see if the woman was still alive. They noticed that she was still breathing, but very, very faint. They rushed this innocent woman to the hospital. After much trying to resuscitate her, they thought they had a chance. After all attempt was exhausted, this innocent woman whom you're seeing here, remember, there are 4 children involved in this relationship. The woman immediately, despite all the best intention to resuscitate this woman, the woman sadly passed away there. Remember, there are 4 children involved in this case. These are 4 young children who will never grow up without seeing their parents. The woman passed away there. She died. Now, the woman has a sister who lives in Germany. The sister, as I speak to you today, flew to the UK to find out what is going on. Now, why are we sharing this story today? We are sharing this story because this is not an isolated incident. We are hearing too many cases where Africans, they will have dispute in their relationship before you know what was happening. And in most cases, it is the woman who ends up being the victim. Just recently, another Nigerian couple killed the wife while they were having an argument. And this is what you're seeing in front of me here. The woman passed away. Not only that one, we had another case where another Nigerian couple, they were having argument. Before you know what was happening, at home there, hit the wife and the wife passed away. So the question we are saying is that if you know anyone who is in any relationship where they are experiencing domestic violence and they think that the man is going to say, "I am a born again. I have seen the light. I have seen Jesus Christ. I am not changed." Be careful. Once a man crosses that road where he starts raising his hand on you, if you like yourself, pack your things and run. It is the person who is alive that will raise the children. Any man that respects you will never raise his hand, no matter what has happened. They'll rather walk away and start hitting you. I am sharing cases again. This is another Nigerian man who came to the UK with his wife. They had an argument. He used skateboard to smash the woman's head and the brain burst. All these are cases that are happening every week in the UK. More than 2 women get killed by domestic violence. It's a problem that affects all community. We all have a role to play. If you know anyone who is in an abusive relationship, kindly ensure they see this video. Too many people are being killed because they have been pressurized. Don't leave, don't leave, don't leave. It is better for you to be raising the children alone, struggling, than for you to end up dying. If you see any value in this content, you can support what we're trying to do by sharing this video with anyone that you know will benefit. Subscribe to this channel if you haven't done so. Let me know what your views are in the comment section. Follow us on all our social media platforms.